My girlfriend thinks you can't cheat unless you are married. Me and my girlfriend were casually talking, and long story short, she ended up telling me that you can't cheat when you are only dating. Her argument was that only during marriage do you pledge loyalty, and to do that while dating diminishes the what is special about marriage. While I sorta agree that marriage should be significant, I feel like this could be problematic. I know what you're thinking, cause it's exactly what I was thinking when she said this. Has she been sleeping with other people? Well, I asked her, and she didn't answer specifically if she was having sex, but she did admit to, in her words, not behaving the same way most relationships do. Now here's my problem. Normally this would be an instant breakup, but she told me she is willing to be loyal if that's how I want this relationship to be. Normally if someone cheats, they know they are breaking a relationship rule, but perhaps there weren't any rules. Maybe it's unreasonable to break up with someone for breaking a rule they didn't know existed. We have only been together for a month, and we haven't really discussed how this relationship needs to go. I guess maybe I made a mistake assuming how she was gonna treat this relationship. And perhaps this doesn't constitute a breakup considering she is willing to do this my way. I'm not sure how to handle this. She hasn't confessed what she has done so far, cause I think she's afraid I break up with her. How do I handle this? Should I try to continue the relationship? Do I need to break up? I need some help. We have only been together for a month. Just move on from this mess. Seriously, this woman knows that her views are not the norm, hence, she'd have owed you a clear discussion about this before getting in a relationship with you. So yeah, break it off, get tested. Not behaving the same way most relationships do. Sounds like she just admitted to cheating. It's okay to have different needs and views within a relationship, but if she's basically telling you that she isn't going to be faithful, you should believe her. If you're only a month in, this is the perfect time to walk away. You're not overly attached, heartbreak won't be as significant. Please don't find a way to normalize what she did. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she knows most people who are normal aren't okay with her arrangement. It's actually kind of manipulative. As a girl, no, I don't agree with those views and no, they're not normal. They make no sense. If she wants polyamory, she needs to just say it. Not dress it up with, well, technically. Judging by your replies, you've already justified her reasons. You look stupid. Multiple people have told you to break up and you don't listen. Now, this is all on you. Unless you're literally dealing with someone who is like maybe 15 and doesn't know better, this is so bullshit LMAO. Not fucking other people and whatnot is typically like the first and most obvious rules of a regular relationship, assuming it's monogamous, which most are. It's 1 month in. Had you guys even talked about being exclusive yet? If she's saying that agreeing to be exclusive and then not being exclusive isn't a form of cheating, she's being disingenuous. Sure, you haven't pledged an oath but still breaking an agreement. If she thinks that you can date multiple people at the same time until deciding to be exclusive, that's different. You're calling her your girlfriend, but did she think of you as her boyfriend before this talk or a guy she was dating? She is a gold medalist in the mental gymnastics Olympics. Get the fuck out of there before it's too late. She is clearly laying the groundwork for cheating on you. If you're okay with her sleeping with other people while you date, then go ahead and keep dating. Honestly, so tired of all these brain-dead posts where op tries to rationalize their partner's shitty behavior. Maybe it's unreasonable to break up with someone for breaking a rule they didn't know existed. Oh, but she knew. She did admit to, in her words, not behaving the same way most relationships do, so she knows exactly what RHE expectations are in a relationship, since she's telling you she's not behaving according to them. It very much sounds like she's trying eat her cake and have it too. You can decide to stay with her, but will you be able to trust her? Will you not get paranoid? Only you can decide, but if I were in your shoes, I'd definitely she was taking the piss and be done with her. Break it off. People shouldn't need to spell out rules. If she was interested in a relationship with you, she would self-select that. She might agree to rules of pretending that she's devoted to you, but that can't last. Certainly not a lifetime, which is what people expect when looking for a marriage partner. She's an idiot. Let me be blunt. Are you okay with her FA dude in the bride's room 10 minutes before your wedding ceremony starts? That was her intention. Just let that sink in. That's what she thought was fine. And then when you cheat, she'll play the victim role. I don't think I've seen a bigger red flag in my life. I don't have anything to say that hasn't already been said, but goddamn man, this stinks all the way to the sun and back. Please don't go any further because I don't think there's any way this can end well for you. Lol. I think most people assume that when they start dating it's a monogamous relationship. Not a monogamous see terms and conditions relationship. She laid out her cards for your future man. She's gonna cheat on you until you pony up a ring. Because in her mind, you ain't worth her commitment or devotion until then. That's not how love works, that's manipulation. Who knows what terms and conditions she sees for being engaged and later married. Maybe there's a clause in there that states she's allowed to cheat up to 3 times before it's considered cheating. Lol. If you want a committed relationship before marriage and not just casual dating, you have to tell her. Then move on if she can't or won't do that. Save yourself the pain. Man, she has been cheating on you for a month. Come on dude. If she thinks it's not cheating until marriage, then that means she's messing around with other guys and doesn't even feel guilty about it. Her whole ideology is complete bullshit to justify cheating. Nobody assumes a relationship is open until marriage. You've only been together a month and she can't even stay loyal. Time to move on. She's trying to twist reality to justify her cheating. Dude, run. Quality girl. Well, you found out that she has different morals. If you decide to continue the relationship, you can't act surprised if she's not behaving the same way most relationships do. She probably doesn't deserve the benefit of, I didn't specify for her not to cheat on me so she didn't know. I would leave right away, or date her but have your fun too. I feel like 10 years ago everyone would have said just to the same thing she is. And by the way, nobody is wondering if she had sex, except maybe you. Be realistic, and make a decision. Good luck. She did that on purpose. You have been together only for a month and already she has lied to you about something this big. Could you edit your ages into the post? I will give much different advice if she's an inexperienced 18-year-old versus a 26-year-old who has had a chance to figure out adulthood somewhat. If she lives on planet Earth, she knows this rule exists. Get away from this person who has obviously already cheated on you. She has no moral compass at all. You don't say your ages. That would maybe help the context. If you're 16 to 17 maybe that's reasonable, but if you're 20s 30s that seems like a odd way to perceive a relationship and would definitely be a red flag. I'd be concerned with how she may view other aspects of life. Seems very immature. Dude, please don't waste your time with someone who makes up their own rules on how the world works. She knows what cheating is, she just chooses to live in a world where her definition is the right one. She's not going to be loyal to you because as soon as something she doesn't like happens, she's gonna create her own world where she can do what she wants. A woman who doesn't have a simple understanding of life and logic will always make your life a living hell. Please get away from her. She didn't answer specifically if she was having sex, but she did admit to, in her words, not behaving the same way most relationships do. Location flag, location flag, location flag. You know exactly what she meant when she said that, because you knew to ask her if she was sleeping with others. Just saying. You do you though. I think you are the only one to know the right answer to this one. For me it sounds like she is polygam. No problem with that really, if you are alright with it. But don't go around thinking that it will change if you get married. That will probably not be the case. The only thing that sounds problematic is that she did not tell you earlier. You said that you got into a relationship with her a month ago. Did you date before that? Are you official now? If you are more than dating, she should have told you earlier. If you are only dating since a month back and you have not established the relationship as exclusive, I think it is fine that she told you now. But that is my opinion. Move on. She was using her weird views to manipulate you into think she's not a cheater and that her actions are okay. I feel like this could be problematic. No shit Sherlock. We're less than 2 weeks in and I've already got this as my favorite to win understatement of 2021. Your girlfriend's attitude stinks and I'm not sure that a wedding ring will make that smell go away. Think long and hard, actually not that long and not very hard, and decide to end the relationship. This will save you a whole lot of pain and misery. Good luck. Wow. You're so desperate for a relationship that you will ignore your own value system and boundaries. Well, if you are going to having sex with her, make sure you wrap it up and get in and test. My advice is best summed up by the 1994 song, Run Away, by Real McCoy. Dude, it's been a month, cut the ties now. She's morally corrupted. If my partner told me this, I would noped the hell out of there. When I told my dad, who's almost 70 by the way, about my relationships, he was always confused. There was never a stage in dating where me and my boyfriend verbally agreed to go steady, meaning not see anyone else. I told him it was assumed through agreeing to date, be together, that we were exclusive. I can't imagine anyone of this generation not getting that, but maybe she's not had much experience. Or she's had weird experience. Maybe a guy said this to her. The more likely scenario is she knew what she was doing is wrong, but you could give her the benefit of the doubt and see what comes up. It's how one defines one's relationship from the beginning. Whether one is married or not, it helps to define how a couple would like their relationship to be. Whenever I begin a relationship, I want to make sure I can effectively communicate with this person. To talk openly about anything. If I see a relationship becoming serious, I begin the talk. I talk about cheating. How do we define that? Talk about our likes and dislikes, living arrangements, sex, and anything that may come up. I find it helpful to know all of these things from the get. If you like this person, talk to her about any concerns you both have. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, perhaps break up. Communication is the strength in a relationship. Anything and everything should be up for discussion. I hope this helps. You've only been together for a month. When I'm dating someone, I don't expect them to be exclusive unless we have that conversation. There are different versions of that conversation. If we are sexually active, the request is that we are exclusively sexually active with each other, and if my partner deviates, they have to inform me for sexual safety, etc. If we are going steady, BF, GF, we are also romantically exclusive, no going on dates or participation in dating apps, etc. There's emotional cheating and physical cheating, etc. Establish the rules clearly and let them have the chance to opt in or opt out. Can't just go around assuming they're on the same page as you. It sounds like she's one of those, well, you didn't explicitly tell me, I couldn't. How was I supposed to know? People. I guess everyone else have said this op, you're a dumbass. She is cheating on you and you are making excuses for her. Also, do you want to be with someone who only is loyal because you want it, or someone who is loyal because she thinks loyalty is important in a relationship and she loves you too much to be unfaithful? Don't be a dumbass. Break up and find someone who will treat you better. People who are dating can agree to not see other people, but you have to actually have that conversation. Once you both agree, then you are cheating if you engage in a romantic relationship with someone else. How do you feel about being exclusive in a relationship? If it's important to you, maybe this isn't the right person for you. This is opened relationships what she is into. If you don't, it's a big problem. Monogamy is assumed, non-monogamy is discussed. Don't be an idiot and let her get away with cheating on you. She's playing dumb and you're falling for it. You can still be with her, that's your prerogative. But if you want a healthy relationship, you need to realize and deal with the fact that she lied to you and cheated on you. Why didn't she tell you this on your first date? Polygamy only works if everyone involved is okay with it and you didn't agree to anything. That alone makes her a cheater and a liar. And her offer to be monogamous from now on does not sound very trustworthy. She knew what she was doing. She's 26, not 16. If you decide to give this relationship a try, proceed with caution. XD go cheat on her, or tell her than you have, and see her reaction. Does she know that she is your girlfriend and that you consider this a serious relationship? Talk to her. Have the exclusivity talk. Bro, you've been dating a month. If I went on a few dates with someone for a month, I wouldn't expect them to be exclusive unless we had a discussion about it first. You're still testing the waters at that point. Just talk to her about what you both want at this point. Listen man, if she wanted an open relationship she would have brought that up, but she didn't, so she's clearly cheating on you and convincing you she's willing to change when she's probably not going to. You've been together for a month, it's not worth saving. If you continue this relationship are just gonna be manipulated and have serious issues later in life. BCUZ of her behavior. Sounds like you have a reason to not marry her. She knew what most relationships expect and didn't inform you she is different until after cheating on you. It literally doesn't matter what she believes. She knows you are not the same way as her and decided to act selfishly, however she wanted, until the topic was brought up so she could hide behind. Never discussed it, dude. Women who aren't crap would make sure you're okay with their behavior if they even suspect it is different than expected. Choose better, you deserve it. Sorry but gross. Was dating a guy loser very briefly who had this same point of view. Found out that he was certainly sleeping around. That ended quick. Seems like a way for chronic cheaters to justify their cheating. She may be the open relationship type.